This is the first estate, and this lesson centers on man of sin is revealed. On your screen is an image of the Strong's Concordance. This book contains the definition of every word in the King James Bible, Old and New Testament. This book will be my aid in helping convey this lesson. So as we move on, we come to the word affliction, print off from the Blue Letter Bible, Strong's Concordance. Okay, I would divert your attention to the top left-hand corner of the screen. That's where we can keep track of the biblical verses that I will be using throughout this lesson. So we're going to go to the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 16, verse 3. Thou shalt eat no leavened bread with it. 7 days shalt thou eat unleavened bread therewith, even the bread of affliction. For thou camest forth out of the land of Egypt in haste, that thou mayest remember the day when thou camest forth out of the land of Egypt all the days of thy life. So bread of affliction by the one. Okay? Now, moving along, brings us here. So we have the word manna. Okay? And manna means man. Key word right here, man. So in the book of Psalms, chapter 78, verses 22 through 25, because they believed not in God and trusted not in his salvation, though he had commanded the clouds from above and opened the doors of heaven and had rained down manna upon them to eat, and had given them of the corn of heaven. Man did eat angels' food. He sent them meat to the full. Okay? So, we know that manna is bread. Okay? Now, we go here, and you can read that screen for yourself. Now, we're going to go to the book of Revelations, chapter 2, verse 17. He that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. To him that overcometh will I give to eat of the hidden manna, and will give him a white stone, and in the stone a new name written, which no man knoweth, saving he that receiveth it. So the hidden manna is the hidden enemy. Hidden manna, hidden man. Okay? So the hidden enemy is something worse than COVID-19. So remember, we're dealing with man of sin is revealed. Okay? And that brings us here to the word sin. All right? So, zoom in just a bit, just a bit. So as you can see, it was the word sin. Now we're going to go to the book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3-4. So, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. Okay? So, man of sin. So we see the word sin right here. And we're going to go back to the key, because we're going to break this word into syllables to see who this man of sin is. So let's just zoom in a bit tighter. We have ha-mar-ti. Okay, ha-mar-ti. All right, I'm going to break that down into syllables. So, ha, right here. Go to the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 25. And there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations, with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring. Okay, so there you have it. The stress of nations. All right. Now, when you go to the above verses, you'll have a greater understanding what that means. But we don't have to do that. We're going to go here. Ha, mar. Now, as you can see, mar or more, interchangeable, means my Lord. Hand of the Lord. Jesus, right here. It is a particular title given to Jesus. Now, he is the self-existent one. All right? Now, again, the Pope of Rome is referred to as Mar Papa, which means the Pope fully understands what's going on. Okay? That this man of sin is not an evil man. He is just a man bringing judgment to sinners. All right? So, Hamarti. We're going to go to number 2 here of tea. The shrub itself, extensively cultivated in China, Japan, India, etc. What do we know about those 3 countries? It's on the continent of Asia, right? So, Hamar tea. Now, here we have Long Island iced tea. And we're going to go into Book of Psalms, chapter 75, verse 8. For in the hand of the Lord there is a cup, and the wine is red, it is full of mixture, and he poureth out of the same. But the dregs thereof all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them. Exactly. So it's full of mixture. Wine is red, but it's full of mixture. As you can see, it's not red, right? It's full of mixture. All the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them. Now, we know that the Asians have been claiming false claims that blacks, the Negro, okay, what you refer to as the African American, is racist towards them. They even had laws created to keep us away from them. Although we're not known to have associations with them to begin with. Okay? So, reason being is because, they understand that they are under judgment, just like everybody else of the Gentile races. Okay? So, here we have Anatolia, an ancient name of Asia Minor. Now, which means the East. Now I want to concentrate on this word right here, Anatole, right? So, as we come here to Blue Letter Bible Print Off, and the word here is East, okay? And you see Anatole right here. So, we're going to go to the book of Matthew. In the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 27, for as lightning cometh out of the east, and shineth even unto the west, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. So, we see why the Asians are crying racism, because God is judging them. And they know that God is a black man. They know this. All Gentiles know this. Okay? They all know he's a Negro, a black man. And so, by them pointing the fingers at the Negro, North America, okay, the true Jews, that would somehow, throw us off of our square, get us concentrating on something else as opposed to concentrating on the Most High with continuous prayer. That's the whole purpose behind it. And guess what? All of the other Gentile nations are fully in support of this allegation that has been hurled towards the Negro. Okay? Because they're all in on this schematic together. Okay. And so anyway, this has been another lesson from the first estate. And saying until next time. But the man of sin has now been revealed.